hello. Welcome to my presentation. Let's look at a website. So the website I chose was Bungie.net. I really like this website. I'm pretty biased. I really love the game that they make, Destiny 2, because I'm a giant nerd. But I'm a big fan of their website. As you enter Bungie.net, you get this really big, beautiful banner for the game. Immediately learn more. Flashes through really high profile, really high resolution images from the game, renders, as well as additional information featured for other content in the game. They have their news updates. Bungie's really famous for having something called TWAB, which stands for This Week at Bungie, and they release one every week, and it's a part of these little news conference little like updates that they post. You can also see over here, and here, they do all this linking to their Twitter page where they have all of their active tweets as well as what's going on in game. Oh boy, what's going on? I'll be honest with the homepage UI. I'm not that big of a fan. It feels very simple, very minimalist. Not minimalist. The opposite of that. It feels very loud. There's a lot of pictures, and I don't really know what's going on. Other than this bright yellow button right here that says "Play Destiny 2," and that's the link that's going to give you everything you need to pick up the game. But I gotta sign in. Hold on. Don't look. Okay, there we go. So we've got the website active. This is me. And now let's talk about some of the cool UI elements of this website. Let's take a look. You get direct links to their other, oh man, look at that. As you scroll across, do you see that? Look at that. See how that moves? That's fancy. This is the collections tab. This one's kind of important. It kind of gives you all of the breakdown of everything you have in game, but it displays these as these live icons that track directly as to what's in game. You get little pictures of everything you would normally see. It's very clickable. One of the things that people don't think about when it comes to UI elements in games as well as on computer is that when you're using a controller, you have the joysticks to move around. But it's a very slow process of moving through menus with a joystick. You either have to click through individual items, slowly moving like with a keyboard from up, right, trying to figure that out. Or you move an icon around with the joystick and it floats around. But there's something uncomfortable to a joystick. Oh good, my radiator is whistling at me. With a mouse and keyboard, you get a lot better a system of moving around in the virtual space. When you look at this UI in-game, it's not very different, but being able to scroll through, being able to individually click on things with your mouse and keyboard just makes it so much easier. The icons are all very distinct. They all have little touches of UI elements. Like I want you to look right here at this bar. So as you see this bar right here, you can see 6 icons, all slightly grayed out. But when you highlight them with the mouse, they all kind of come alive. They light up a little bit, and as you hover over them, you can see that it actually tells you what is this icon from the UI elements. Pretty sweet. The drop-down menus, the layout. I like a lot of the aesthetic elements of it, but there's a problem with a lot of it. Something I'm not really a big fan of. A lot of it's just noise. A lot of information, a lot of color, a lot of pop. I don't think you need a lot of these things when you're building websites like this. Companies always think you do because I guess it's tailored to try to trick children into spending money and buying the video games, but different story. One of the first icons you get is for Play Destiny 2, to which when you click it, it links to you being able to buy it. So it doesn't say buy Destiny 2, it says play Destiny 2. It's a very subtle, trickery to it. Now, the base version of the game is free to play. It's even one of the first icons you can see here on the screen. You can see right here that for the year expansion, which doesn't make any sense unless you know what it is, says buy now. But just down here, you can see it says play for free. That's important. The fact that you can play for free and it is visible as soon as you go to the screen to buy it is a nice touch, but it's not the first thing you see. I feel like that's a weird priority switch. If you wanted someone to just play the game, you would have the play for free banner be the top. But that's not your first priority. You want them to buy. Why are you whistling at me? What is you? A big thing with a lot of these websites is forums. I hate the way forums look. I've never really been a fan of the forum layout. I look at Reddit. Let's go to, you know what? Let's go to Reddit real quick. Just the top page of Reddit. So you've landed on Reddit. You're looking at this page and you must think to yourself, what kind of website is this? I got these 4 big tiles right here. Doesn't really give me a whole lot of information. Other than just getting here and seeing what's available, the first thing I notice is that it just feels like news. But it's just a forum website. Why are they trying to throw news my way? That's not really the point of Reddit. News doesn't develop on Reddit. News comes after Reddit does things. What about Wall Street? It just feels like a website of stuff. With a lot of forum websites, that's how they feel. The tiled system of a forum always feels like a strange thing to me. You just get these lines of different headings where it's just like, oh, what's going on here? Oh, PvP is bad and it's not Stasis' problem. What does that mean? I guess I gotta click. There's these numbers which show things like, what is this? This is 27. What does that mean? It's the numbers and elements and things that just newcomers won't understand. Although, that being said, I would make the argument that no one just goes to the forum unless they're prepared to go to a forum. You ever ended up somewhere on the internet you weren't prepared to go? And I don't mean in a dirty way. I mean in a way where you going through YouTube and all of a sudden you get to like a user reference page for like their terms of service and you're like, oh, I didn't mean to click here at all. It's not designed for someone that should accidentally fall upon it, where it's just like, oh boy, I didn't want to click on this stuff. But once you are prepared to go there, you can kind of get everything you want out of it, which is nice. A lot of the UI elements across the board are going to be pretty similar for every website. Even the help forum that you can see here looks pretty much identical to the other forum. And then we get to the store. And every store nowadays is laid out in the same format as every other store. First off, big top banner. Look at this banner. Look at it. It's just cycling through images. Almost faster than you can read. Like, what's that? Bungie, what? It's gone. Doesn't matter. Bungie exclusive reward pre-order Hawk Moon miniature. Gone. Doesn't matter. They're throwing stuff at you. It's got to go quick. You got to catch up. You want to buy stuff? Buy stuff. You can buy stuff? You should buy stuff. It's like a sensation of just constantly driving you to actually continue looking at it. And then there's crazy things about this website. For instance, it uses the same tiled format that you'll see on most websites trying to sell things. Outside of Amazon, Amazon has its own unique system. You notice it has the tile format. So you have these 6 items that you can see on any one page. You can keep scrolling, it's more tiles. But you'll notice something weird. Do you see it? I'll wait. Can you see that? Do you see that right there? You mean to tell me this little penguin figurine cost $777,000? That's insane. Why does this little penguin figurine, is there only one? Was it made by someone famous? Is this the last Warhol? The lost Warhol? No, it has to do with the fact that it says Bungie Rewards. You have to do something in-game to be able to buy it at a reasonable price. And then even still, look at this. It's $50. But it's still tailored in such a way that it's easy to look at. Multiple tiled pictures of what's going on. If I click through the pictures, it changes the big picture. These little things are small, but I think they really help bring a website together. A big reason I wanted to show off this website, as I said before, was it has very interactive UI elements. It's the little touches. As I highlight things, you get that little expression. It's neat. It's small things like this that kind of draw your attention. The bell in the top corner over here with the number 1 in it. What is that? What does it want me to do? Do I have a notification? Do I have one bell? Are there bells in the video game? I don't know what's going on, but let's click it and find out. Oh, there it is. Bright yellow. Notification. My fire team is ready. Don't worry about that. A big thing with websites like this is, as I said, it trying to draw your attention. I think this is a good website design for a video game. Draws your attention, gives you additional elements. I do think that there is a line, though. Is your website designed for someone who's never been here before, or someone who wants to come here because they have the resources to. I love this website pretty much because I love the game. I want more information. I can get it here. But otherwise, if you weren't going to come here, it's a little awkward. I'm going to grade it as far as websites go. Biased, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Unbiased, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.